Allstar JR, okay? He's a convicted felon, allegedly accused of shooting multiple people, even though the circumstances we already went over it would cause anyone to react. But it's certain moves that he took, according to the feds, that's probably going to have him in a bad spot. One thing we haven't done is go over the actual release from the feds in regards to the indictment. And as y'all can see, the title. Look, I was going back and forth with someone behind the scenes, like, yo, it was too soon to troll or whatever. Cases wasn't even open, done, or nothing yet. But it's that alleged shooter who posted videos on social media faces federal charges, all right? And this was back on April 23rd. It said a 36-year-old Michigan man known as Allstar JR, who allegedly opened fire at a Houston restaurant, is now in custody for unlawful possession of firearm as a convicted felon, announced an acting U.S. Attorney John Merck. Jeremy Christopher Ford made his initial appearance in Detroit, Michigan. He remains in custody pending a detention hearing set for April 27th. We already know the outcome of that, okay? Ford allegedly possessed a handgun during a shooting April 8th at a restaurant on Kirby Drive in Houston. According to the criminal complaint, authorities responded to reports of shooting in progress and discovered 2 gunshot victims at the scene. Court documents allege gunfire also struck a third person. The charges allege Ford was involved in a confrontation with several individuals inside a restaurant, during which a handgun fell to the floor. Ford picked it up and began firing as people fled, okay? According to the allegation, he allegedly continued shooting as individuals ran towards the elevator and returned to where one victim lay motionless on the ground and fired additional rounds into the individual. Law enforcement located a handgun Ford allegedly hid at the scene before fleeing, according to the charges. The complaint also alleges Ford later posted videos on social media referencing and taunting individuals involved in the altercation. It's early, y'all, okay? And released a music video that referred to the shooting. Court documents further allege Ford has a prior felony conviction. As such, federal law prohibits him from possessing a firearm or ammunition. If convicted of these charges, Ford faces up to 15 years in federal prison and a possible $250,000 maximum fine. Okay, like I told y'all, I don't care what was going on. He couldn't have a gun legally. Not saying, hey, do I blame him for doing what he had to do? Hey, not that part. But making the videos and stuff was too soon. But nevertheless, 15 years, we'll see how it play out.